What is up YouTube, Jeff Wybo here, and in this video I'm going to be doing another community video because I got a lot of great response from you guys, the audience, about the last one. Everyone's stuck at home right now. I had asked a lot of people in the community to send me some clips and tell me how they're actually doing, how they're coping with this, and how they're really stepping above and beyond in what they're doing. In the first video I had Alexandra, Adam Martin, and my brother, and in this video we're going to be having on Fayez. He's a 7-2 investor. He also has a super cool YouTube channel, so get over and subscribe to him. Next on the channel we're going to be having Shaheer. Shaheer lives at the mansion right now. The guy just broke the wholesale record. I think it was about $50,000. You have to ask him, but maybe even a little bit more. But it was crazy right up until this pandemic hit. But the guy's actually still out there making money right now. So we got Shaheer. Then after that, you've seen this guy on Matt McKeever's channel multiple times. It's Kellan Youtube. This guy's been going zero to hero in the last 2-3 years. He went from 0 properties all the way to, I don't even know. And he's got some amazing landlording tips for you guys and what he's all been up to. So stick around to the end of the video to watch Kellan. And without further ado, here's Fayez.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? You got your 7-2 real estate investor here, Mark Smith. Mr. Jeff Wybo, Agent 007, asked me to send out a quick video here of how we're basically adjusting to these very interesting times. So pretty simple. When it comes to mostly everything, it's business as usual. I'm not going to go into a bomb shelter and be worried about getting hit by a bomb. It is what it is. You got to adapt to your current situation or you die. Pretty simple. So that's how we're living right now. Yeah, we've had to make small adjustments with respect to the homeschooling and so forth. It is what it is. And if anything, you got to be an optimist with this. And we're using this time to really work with our children, empower them, really teach them real deal shit, basically what it's all about, not this kumbaya moments. Secondly, real estate. I'm going as hard as ever. I haven't been as what's the word I'm looking for? I won't say aggressive, but let's just say I've been very strategic now. But hey, while everybody's taking their poker chips off the table, I'm actually going hard playing the 7-2. And I have a good likelihood of getting what I want, the deal I want, with a low pair of a 2. So that's the way I'm playing the game. For my previous day job, all I did focus on was, my work was working from home. So from a work standpoint, what I do is I'm high ticket sales. So this is all I do. So working the phones, fostering relationships. So that's what I'm doing right now. Other things that we're doing with the kids and the family is we're focusing on health. So essentially, we all have the right of choices on what we do in our own household. So I can either sit at home with the children, watch Netflix, eat shit, and come out of this dumb and fat, or we could be focusing on our health, focusing on our self-development, and that's the decision we took. So we're going daily exercises, daily walks, spending time together, lots of reading, lots of podcasts, lots of networking, lots of conversations. That's how we're living life right now. So anyways, hope you guys are all doing well during these interesting times. Wish you all the best. And this shall too pass, right? So this is going to pass very soon. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
A few moments later.
All right. How's it going, guys? Shaheer here. It's a beautiful day outside. It's Sunday. It's sunny Sunday. Just want to quickly hop on before I go for a walk, listen to my audiobook. I just want to share my experience as a wholesaler during this whole COVID-19 pandemic. And it's really interesting because I've never been through this scenario. I've never experienced a economic downturn. So just living with this whole uncertainty and this whole ambiguity of what's to happen next, it's kind of interesting. It's a huge learning curve for me too, as young as I am. Now, what I've been heavily focused on is definitely just improvising and adapting to different unexpected situations where I'm able to just, come up with a solution. I'm very solution oriented right now because I've had a couple of deals I've been working on that investors got cold feet, they opted out. Even though that did happen, I was still able to get another buyer for it. Now, other than that, just very investors and delayed closings, right? Everything is slow, lawyers' office is slow, real estate offices are slow. So far, it hasn't affected me that much. But I have to say that last month of March was my best month yet. I've broke the record for the company and I have to say it didn't stop me. So it's interesting what's to come. All right, I just want to share 3 major tips that have helped me achieve my goals in the month of March and can definitely help you as well if you are looking to wholesale in real estate during this coronavirus pandemic. Now, the first one is very obvious, virtual wholesaling. I know Adam J.D. Martin touched on this in Jeff's previous video. Everything's done through digitally, DocuSign, video walkthroughs are done through WhatsApp or FaceTime or even sent via email. So all information is sent through online. So that's very important because obviously we're adjusting to the digital age, and this is where you really have to make the seller feel comfortable that you have their best interest. The second one is focusing on quality buyers. This is where you're focusing on buyers that you've dealt with in the past and you have a good track record with, because during this time, investors don't know whether the economy is going to flourish or diminish almost. So they're going to be wary to invest with you or in the real estate itself, right? So during this times, it's completely understandable that some do opt out because they get uncomfortable or they're not confident in the property or the economy, which is completely fine. Third one is focusing on sellers that are looking to put their properties on the MLS. Damn, my hand's getting tired. So what I mean by that is sellers, as you know, in Ontario, open houses are officially like shut down. You can't do open houses anymore. So realtors are going to find it much harder for their clients to find a buyer. So this is where I come in and be like, hey, you know what? I can find a buyer with you. There's no open houses, no walkthroughs. Provide them the services that will make them feel more comfortable and really just make the transition very smooth for them. So that's the third one. Other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm starting my April off with a bang. I have a lot in the pipeline. So I'll be definitely following up previous leads that I've been working on, because you may not know that they would want to sell, but maybe they do. Other than that, that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to go for that walk. Other than that, hope you have a great day, guys. Peace.
A few moments later.
So some of the stuff that I've been kind of doing differently during all this COVID stuff, in terms of renovations, I'm just kind of putting a lot of that stuff on hold. So if it's not a necessary renovation, I'm just putting it on the back burner. I'll deal with it later. If it's not something that I can, I have to do in order to get tenants into place or in order to get a refinance done, then I'm putting it on the side. I am doing the stuff that I need to do. Otherwise, just hanging out at home and enjoying myself. But yeah, I've been doing video walkthroughs as well. So for any tenants that are applying to my units, yeah, video walkthroughs. Otherwise, just being cautiously doing showings. So I am still doing showings myself in person. Wear gloves, hand sanitize when you get back in the car, that kind of thing. Otherwise, I think one of the most important things we could do right now is maintain a positive relationship with tenants. So if you're dealing with, if you're dealing with difficult tenants, this is going to be a problem. I've kind of really made it a point to always kind of maintain a good positive relationship with my tenants, just because I know that, during times like this, social uprisings can be a thing. We've seen already that coming true in terms of, no rent April and stuff like that. And it doesn't sound like I don't really know a lot of landlords that have really been deeply affected by that so far. But I know myself, it's been a pretty typical month, to be honest. I always tend to have a few tenants late at least, and it's a pretty typical month for that. But I did offer a 10% discount to my tenants, and it was just mainly to maintain a positive relationship with them. I mean, I felt good doing it. It's not something that you need to do. I like to do it. I noticed the stress it reduced to my tenants. They were all really happy, but otherwise, it's important to me that they pay me rent at all, so I didn't want them to say, screw you, I'm not going to pay rent. Like, who would reply to, hey, look, you have a 10% discount and hope all is well with, I'm not paying you rent. So it was just about maintaining a positive relationship with tenants. I think that's going to be one of the most important things we can do during this time. We're going to be one of the main targets as landlords, because a lot of people tend to post pretty flashy stuff on social media and Instagram. And that's what tenants see if they're looking you up. So be cautious about what you're doing on social media. don't be too flashy, and just try and stay humble during this time.
All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I like doing these videos right now just because the content's got to change a little bit, because I'd rather have people here interviewing right beside me, but we can't do that, so they've been sending me clips. I think I'll be doing a lot more Zoom interviews, so you're going to be seeing that coming soon on the channel, but don't worry, we still be doing the one-on-one videos where I'll be teaching you guys all my tips. So if you are new here, make sure you guys please hit that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And also subscribe to the channel right now. And if you guys are new, I do have a real estate agent course. It's how to make $100,000 in your first year being a real estate agent. And it's extremely important in today's world where it's all digital stuff now. So it's all new realtor information being taught to you, all the stuff that made me successful. And then also we do have the Cashflow Tribe, which is a free group.
Cashflow Tribe.
The link is also in the description, and we're going to teach you all about how to real estate invest. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can get over there and follow me at Jeff Wybo. Also, go back and watch the first community video. It will be linked in the description as well. And guys, without further ado, I'll see you on my next video.